Hi, this is Mekon Hawksman. I'm going to do a review of a couple of LED lights for you. Both of these are portable lights. One of them is a dedicated camera type light. The other one is not meant for it at all, but I thought it might be kind of handy. Now in the past, I haven't really been a huge fan of LED lights, mostly because I thought that the color cast was a little bit strange, and also the way that the light spread didn't really suit my tastes. However, I had a shoot a few weeks ago at a nightclub and I needed to pick up something to just fill the light in such a dark place. So I picked up the DV60A and the Striker Flexit, and here's a little bit more about them. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the Dot Line DV60A, and this is the light. You can see it's not that big, not that small. It's actually quite light. The A designates that it runs on alkaline batteries. You can see here's the compartment. I've got 5 batteries in here right now. I've run it for probably about an hour and a half so far, and it still is just as bright as when I first got it. On-off switch, and then you've got here, instead of a dial, it's got kind of a setting of a quarter, half, 3/4, and full. And it's also got some hot shoe / cold shoe kind of things on the top and the right. There's another one internally right here, and apparently you can hook several of these together if you need a larger light panel. The one here on the bottom, it does come with its own mount. I've added a Giotto mount because that way I've got a little bit more functionality with it. So you can mount it horizontally on your camera. You can also mount it vertically on your camera if you'd like to do that. And anyway, I'll turn it on. Let me set it its lowest setting. Turn that on, you can kind of, there you go, it's already decently bright. We can kind of use maybe my hand as an indicator as we go down. So that's the first setting. This is at a half setting right there. This is going to 3/4, and that's full bright right there. I'm going to turn it over. It is blindingly light. It's a very, very bright light. It will hurt your eyes. But the cool thing is it stays pretty much cool to the touch. So I really like that part of it. Again, that's definitely an advantage to LEDs over the old tungsten lights. Again, it's pretty lightweight, pretty easy to use. Also found with the mounting system that I have here, I can put it onto a light stand and use it as kind of a temporary key light. I've done another experiment with this light and the other light that I'm about to talk about, and I've got another video up that showcases that, so you kind of get an idea. The idea is maybe if you're in a situation where you can't bring your big lights with you, you got to do a quick interview. Is it ideal? No, but it's better than nothing. So the other thing is you see a little bit of schmutz that I've got on here. I actually taped some diffusion on there before with some gaff tape. It does, apparently you can get some barn doors for it. I don't have those. It also has some gels, like an amber gel, and I think a diffusion thing, but you could probably just as easily do what I did and just tape some of that stuff on there and even make some barn doors if you want. I don't think they're that expensive, but and the cost of this I think runs anywhere between $50 to $80 depending if you get it online or local store. I bought this at a local store near where I live. So anyway, I was in a hurry, wanted to get something really quick. It's probably not the greatest light in history, but it works pretty darn well for what I need it. And aside from not really dimming using these, it works pretty good. So it's pretty solid, pretty decent, and for the price, I thought it was a pretty good deal. So anyway, I'll put that aside. The other one that I got is this crazy thing here, and this is the Striker Flexit. And it does kind of look like one of those old rubber hot water bags, that your grandparents probably had. But it's pretty amazing. As you see it laid out flat, it's kind of, kind of cool. And you can kind of see it sideways like that a little bit. It's got these two magnets on it, and the magnets they're pretty good. They're not the greatest thing, but they kind of help hold things up. It's also got this little hole here, so you can hook it onto something and hang it. And then here's where it really gets kind of interesting, is you can really flex this thing around. So you can flex it like that. You can curve stuff in. As you see, you can, I'm kind of banging it around, but it does all kinds of stuff, and you can kind of set it like you want it, and it's pretty neat. So when you turn it on, you click it, there's a red button right there. When you click on that, you get 2 lights, and then the second time you get 4 lights, and then the last time you get all the lights on. And actually, kind of like the other light that I was showing you, I didn't mention it, but it is, these both seem to be daylight balanced. The DV60A is definitely daylight balanced. That's what it was made to do. And this one seems to match with it pretty well. And in the other video that I've got online, I use this as kind of as fill light. So the other light was the key, this is the fill, and it works okay, it works pretty well. The nice thing about this is that you really can just kind of set it wherever. You can aim the light up somewhere, you can hang it down, you know, you can kind of do whatever you want. You can bend it around and make some kind of interesting, you know, lighting on something. Again, for the nightclub situation, I was using it actually kind of as a low angle fill light. So I actually kind of put the big part in my pocket and just let it sit like that while I was walking around. So you see wherever you flex it, it tends to stay pretty well. So it is originally intended as a work light, but it works not too bad as a unique light out in the field. So anyway, there you have it. So there is that light, and it retails for, I think, around somewhere between around $30, $30 to $40, depending again on where you get it. So here's this lovely light right here, and there's the other one. Well, that was my review. I hope to do a few more reviews on different products. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, if you want to add a comment, please feel free to do so. You can also check out my blog below or my website for more information. Thanks.